Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to cut this beautiful flare gown you are watching on the screen right now. I'll be showing you how I cut and sew it from beginning to the end. So if you are interested in this kind of tutorial, continue watching. If today is the first time of watching my channel, you are welcome, and if you're a return subscriber, you're welcome as well. So let's get into the tutorial without wasting much of our time. So here is my fabric. Initially, this is not the material I'm going to be using. I just want to use this material to show you how I'm going to fold the fabric. So this is it. I first fold it into two, then I fold it again like this, just the way it is, just like you want to cut a flare. Just like you want to cut a flare. So I just fold it. So as it is now, when you count it, it's going to give you four. It's going to give you four pieces. That's why I decided to open it again and refold it. So I'm going to start taking my measurements now in the right fabric. This is the fabric I want to use. So what I'm going to do is to measure out the person length measurement minus 5 inches. The person full length measurement minus 5 inches. That is what I'm going to mark out now. That's what I'm trying to mark out. I'm just marking out the measurement minus 5 inches. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll go ahead and cut it out. After you are done cutting it out, this is what I have here right now. This is what I have here right now. So I'm going to I have to check from where I have to measure it out to know where I'm going to start the shoulder measurement and the neckline measurement. So I just cut out from here, then I'm going to measure the remaining one just to confirm if it reached the person length measurement. So it's okay, and it's even more than enough for me. So it's very simple. After you are done with this, so I'm just going to mark out from here. I'll mark out 3 inches. So I'm just trying to calculate whether the 3 inches I mark out is going to be enough for the neckline. Then I feel like the 3 inches is too small, or is too big rather. Then I'll come down with 2 inches. Then I'm going to mark it out just the way I'm marking it out. So I use 2.5 by 3 inches. Then for the armhole circumference, we said we are removing 5, right? So this is supposed to give me 8. So I'm going to mark out 3 inches from here. Then I'll connect it as shown. So this is for the armhole and the neckline. So let me cut it out. So this is what I have after cutting it out. Let me open it. So it was after I opened it that I feel like I think the neckline is a little bit too small. The neckline is a little bit too small. So I'm going to recut it again. Yes, so I just recut it again. So that will make it 3 by that will make it 3 by 3. So I think this is okay because I don't want the neck to be too wide. So this is what I have here. I have 7 inches here. I have 7. Then this is going to be the armhole. So it's going to have only one joining. There's not going to be joining at this side. So this is what I have. Let me measure it. So I have here 3.5 and at the same time. So that is that about that. That is for the body measurement. So I'm going to put this aside. Then I'm going to go ahead. and cut another piece. I'm going to go ahead and cut another piece of fabric. I'll be cutting out 1.5 or so. So I just fold my fabric, then I'll be cutting out 1.5 inches. I'm going to be cutting this 1.5. It's going to be plenty. You're going to cut it as many as possible because of the design on the neck or for the sleeve, because we are going to be the stripe on the sleeve. This is what we are going to be using because we are going to be twisting it. So I'm going to cut it as many as possible. So I'm done cutting it now. So, and this is it. I already stitched it. So I just stitch it just like you want to sew a rope. Just like you are sewing a rope. So I already sewed the rope. Then I'm going to be joining 3 pieces. Just watch how I'm going to go about it. Then I'm going to go ahead and start to weave it just like we are doing weaving. Because I don't just want to put it on the neckline, on the sleeve like that. I want to do a little bit of design. So you are going to, this is how you are going to do everything. You are going to weave it as many as possible because I use it to design the neckline. At the same time, that is what I use for the stripe of the dress. So you are going to weave as many as possible. So after weaving it, this is what I have. Can you see? I have like, as long as it is, I have like four or so that I already weave. So this is it. So I'm going to put this aside and first use bias to turn the neckline of our main dress. I use bias to turn the neckline. It's very simple. The dress we are making is super simple. So this is it. I already use my bias to turn the neckline. Just use bias to turn the neckline. Can you see? After turning it like this, I first had one stripe, just like I measure out 10 inches. That 10 inches, I just use machine to stitch it down on the shoulder line, at the shoulder line here. So I just stitch it down at the shoulder line here. So the next thing I'm going to do now, so I'm going to put my needle, put thread in my needle. Can you see? I'm just trying to show you again. This place, I'm still going to use thread to thread and needle to pin it down. But before that, this is what we have right now. So that's the first step to do. Then you're going to take one piece of your this thing, find the longer one, the one that is very, very long. So you're going to put it after you already have your needle down. You know, when we cut the cloth, it's going to have just one joining at this part. There's going to be one joining at the side. The other side, there's not going to be any joining. So you're going to place it like this. Just place it like this. You can just use pin to pin it down. Then you are going to take your time, because if you said you are going to use machine will break because it's weave. So that's why I use hand needle to do it, and it was very, very neat. Even after I used my hand needle, it was so neat. your sew knit. So that's how you're going to do it. You are going to do one step depending on your choice, but for this particular one I use three step. I make it on three step like that. So just want to do something different, like don't just want to use a straight something. So that's why I come up with the weaving of it in, and it's come out very fine, and I love the outcome. That is what is important when you make a dress and you love the outcome. That is what is so important about dressmaking. You understand? So I'm going to start tacking it one after the other now before I do the down parts, because at the down part as well there's a design at the down part of the gown. So I'm going to start tacking it now. That's how you are going to tack it from beginning to the end till you finish tacking it. If you like, you can make yours two step. If you like, you can make yours three step. If you like as well, you can make yours four step. So this is the one I'm going to be using for the down part of the gown. So I cut out another piece of fabric. This is not up to 6 inches. It remains little bit to be 6 inches. Then I'm going to fold it into two. I cut as many as possible for that. So this is it after folding it. I already turn it outside. Then at the same time, I already iron it. I iron it as well. And this is the down part of our garment. I already weave the down part of the garment. I weave it out. After weaving it, then I'm going to go ahead and pleat this piece that we cut earlier. I'm going to pleat it at the down part of our garment. So I just pleat this at the down part, just the way I'm doing it. Just do it like this. Pleat it like that. And after you are done with that, the next thing you're going to do is to join the side of you're going to join the side. And let me show you guys what I have after untacking the neckline. This is it after untacking the neckline. This is what I have here right now. So what I did was, after I'm done, I cut the back piece. I cut the back piece a little bit. I cut it like 4 inches so that it will be so easy for me to wear. Then I turn it with bias as well. Just like you want to sew a boo gown that you don't want to put zip at the back, and you just cut a little piece of it. And this is the down part after doing it. This is what I got. So if there is anything you don't understand in this tutorial, don't hesitate to ask any question. Ask any question and I promise to answer you any. So after joining it and so on and so forth, this is what I have. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like after joining the body. And the back that I said I later cut so that it will be so easy for me to wear. That's why I later cut the back piece. Then this is it. It's super easy and very lovely. So thank you so much guys for watching the tutorial. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching the channel. God bless you guys. Bye.